Shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Did you with the make you feel it all in your toes? Hot, got all my people in wet clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros. Like that. Wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't gonna be trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they curious. I mean, in my unit do it, it's so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to how radio be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all of be always serving us. All up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Barriers, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. My whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, just straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Let me bless and reminisce on my people notorious. You really wanna party like that, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back then, call your friend, now we ain't friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. No sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We Kung Fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. I'm 100 racks on the face, gon' beat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make you hold the ball right. My type, that's my type. I love the way that you put it all about me.
Okay. Okay, bro, I'll be cool with the world fire as long as everything cordial with us. Tell me you love me, let's meet at the tree on the hill and watch as the world blow up.
God is great. Today, I'm showing you the two best trick plays in Madden 25. The play is motion double pass from the formation Bunt Strong Nasty. It can be found in these different playbooks, but I'm going to show you a setup from our Tampa Bay offensive game plan on winmadden.com. It can be found in these different playbooks.
On me, that ain't done. Drop the 100 on the penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they blame payola. Big choker, no mediocre. I ain't never doing, I barely do the cola. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it. I'm on demon time taking souls. He in my DM say I'm pretty, I know. Pretty messy, I'm a rich gold. He tell me treat his face like a rose. Get somebody else to do it. Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm doing. I taught you how to get him for the check. What we doing? I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that don't come with money, I can't. He call me baby, so it's 200 a K with it. Carisha single and Sadiddy, he okay with it. No shade with it, no shade with it. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My niggas don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Raiders and the Bucks, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Wins and losses don't break down.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. So out had the rate. Possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC. And he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. Man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
Now here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, catches the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It is caught left side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket, and with a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A tight end in motion now. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Man in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Daniels on first down. Got his target, it's Baker. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. He has the touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
And now the Raiders are going to go for 2. Daniels from the pistol. It's caught. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the legend over at LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator and the head coach? Heck, every player on that sideline, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
That's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit. Still some yardage left here on fourth down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes it in at the 21. Dukes that over stop. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. This is certainly going to get some thank yous from the offense as he takes the punt back 36 yards. And the Raiders are going to like where they get to start out for this drive. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks are going to playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, we're quiet after an opening touchdown.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. He's going to keep it this time. And they finally bring him down. That's a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up for the first and goal. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
First and goal now, 5 yards tougher after that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Here's Daniels. Getting out to his left. Into the end zone.
I'll try to catch him out.
Shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal.
That was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react. That is well done.
Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
They kick the running back in motion. And in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up. Now lined up to defend this try. He's throwing for it. Chased out to his right. And he gets in. They push out to a 16-0 lead. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock.
That's a cheering of this, too.
And a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are scoring touchdowns. And then
I'm going to get that NBC that's on stuff for like $200. So I would just be back at those. These on TV as a freaking genre. Or I could just buy another monitor.
They haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Get to living. Let us become the chat, let's call it a person. Double got 300 views.
Along the line, defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps.
Please, whoever's in the chat, like,
As a corner in this
what do
league,
you like
you go to the football ring cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
On third down, here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain. And we've got a stoppage here. That's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. He has it at the 13. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Raiders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next.
Yeah, I got a bottom. That's great.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. Running it now out of the gun. He hurdles past him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs, in fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damn.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. They really need some choke yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He beams one deep right side. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders threatening to run away with it already. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find Piper.
Throwing now, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field.
Why me?
They need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock
was anybody on my account like before I got on? Probably like on Fortnite.
I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. Got to stop that slide.
And we was all of us was with Trey and JP. We were just playing. Julian was on one and Malone, and you were just playing. We tried to invite you. You would have kept. You would have. You would join.
I knew my mama was playing Fortnite on my game.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
My mama was playing Fortnite. That's why. I told y'all my mama played Fortnite.
Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Oh my God. I have the worst day.
These guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble.
Well, I just found out this trick. Guess what?
But kind of like a boxer, when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first hit, I can make them
What?
out the first time.
Oh, you can hear me?
I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get up the next.
I just found out this trick.
That played good enough for a first. Pick up a 12 on that play. And that's good enough for Tampa 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
I just found out. Watch Joe Burrow so strong.
You know, can't we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control? But I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these stress sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class on how to take the ball away. Well done.
He's on the move, and he's going to get this up to the 45 before he gets down.
Find set up in extension already. That way you can go through and just. Okay, so these chiropractors have it all wrong.
That's the end of one. And
Spine deflection when you hit it. That doesn't make any sense because then you're just further putting the spine in the direction you don't want it to go. Instead, you want to have the spine set up
time
in
now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Oh, what a stiff arm. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for the QB to put right in his tool belt, Tate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay home. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time if you get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Get down to the ground.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Why you gonna smack the ball like that?
First throw for the backup now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick.
Why everyone leaving?
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Yo, JP.
No.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
Damn.
Oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted.
Go.
Knew you going to that's why he not on the.
And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Was him Trey?
This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides.
Was anybody on my account on my game before I get in?
Everybody to get a block. And then for those
Queen Call of Duty. Queen Call of Duty.
Online.
So it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense.
No, cause like when I got on, it said Fortnite was the last thing I played. But I remember the I played was 2K. You remember? I told you my mom. I told you my mom would do the beginning. So I made a lot. I made the best lockdown. I made the best build last night. He got a 99 people. Oh, who trying to 1v1 in that game? In maximum football? Hey, come on! I whooped you already. You on the rematch? Oh wait, no, I whooped the YB. Yeah, I whooped the YB. I hate him, but we now know. Yeah, I'm already on there. I've been playing right now. I've been playing the whole game. Yeah. Hey, yo, bro. Not you, Trey. The other dude. We gonna scream rock, paper. Hey, yo, other dude. We gonna scream rock, paper, or scissors. Call him again. Other dude, we gonna scream rock, paper, or scissors in 3, 2, 1. Rock. All right, 3, 2, 1. Rock. Paper. Best out of three. Best out of three. Alright. Rock. Me. It was me that said rock at first. Paper. Rock.
The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Travis
I'm done with
Etienne,
rock.
the
It made me
touchdown.
rock is not fair.
Ooh,
Alright.
baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think
Rock.
so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be
Last
a lot of
one, last
questions
one.
to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And right back into the
Paper.
end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for two, and he's extending their lead. The Raiders kicking team is
Basman Kobe.
and the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Scissors.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have
He lost the way he lost.
future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those
I
guys.
rided him already.
On that side, because the humble pie this
Little Briar, hold on.
I'm getting clover. Join.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field
I
in
invited-
special teams, right?
I invited you.
Return a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Oh,
Hitting on
look.
that shot, you've totally
Look.
flipped the field.
Oh, I've been invited
Good drive.
JP.
Got him deep behind the line.
Invited the aliens finna whoop on y'all.
Raiders get to it.
The
And they stop
route.
him before he gets much
Rock.
on the return.
I've been picking clovers.
On first down, it really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance.
They could be a different color. They're gonna be different colors, so we both pick it. Cause they jerseys gonna be different colors, so we both could pick the teams. Now be mad 'cause I got a 7 foot on my team. Nah, already up. I might as well earn that.
And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. So the Buccaneers raising the
Victor with me, I will play football. What else?
We're all watching that.
Bro, I wanna go to that stadium that y'all, you and I know this. Penalties off, injury off. Go put the.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge.
For 5 minutes. Oh, no.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels.
Oh, I have forgot to do something. That's why.
We've got second down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot.
It didn't show me. It didn't show me that you invited me.
One's gonna connect.
Okay.
On second and 10 now.
Okay.
Daniels.
Okay. Bro, something's going on. She'll be doing it right now.
This is why we hear about closing speed.
Nah.
Evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Doing it right now. Yeah, I'm doing it.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL.
You sure about it?
Play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Flush down now to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
I'm drawing it.
20-yard hit on
I'm
fourth down,
drawing
Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
I want my biggest. What is our? I mean, bitch, so bad.
And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Nice spot here for the offense.
Bet your bad shit at Lulu Trash.
Daniels now.
Pick the first one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going to try with Etienne. Oh, he trucked that defender. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead off the turnover. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers.
Yeah, little rare. And one.
Team is out there, and they'll boot this away.
Oh yeah, why is he cussing out everybody? Rare Queen. Your name is Rare Queen. All right, Rare Queen. Queen, what up, Queen? That boy Queen got a technical tractor. W. How is you playing Madden with him? Dude, I'm in a game, little dude.
So a crisis averted a moment ago.
No, little dude. You play me in Madden.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 4 yards to the pickup that time, partner. They're set up closer.
Now you know what I'm doing.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B,
JP, what play he using?
And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
I'm about to use a secret that you know. I'm gonna use my broomstick. So your player get injured if you don't tell me. Outside, that's flag.
No way, and actually loses yards. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
Here we go, set.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Go! Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Check go.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders running away with it in the second quarter. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Let's go.
Daniels back to throw. This is caught. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Rig it. Check.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Raiders get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
I'll tell you, Kate, by now, I think it's as much between the ears problem as it is anything technical ball security problem. After 3 fumbles in a game, he's got to get his head on right there on the sidelines before they will ever trust him to hang on the ball again.
The Raiders, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep, wide open down the field, and he has it! And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Ready up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Shut up. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get 38 out of the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. They'll run here on first down. Makes a cut to the right. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers driving from the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on. Check, Panther.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. We get a look now, Brock, at their picks from this year's draft. A group that they've been more than willing to say they are very excited about bringing in.
Well, lots of folks on the media side, and frankly, other NFL front offices, Kate, have talked about the steals in this class. Some guys who should have gone much, much earlier than where they ended up going. This is a group that, if everything works out, could provide a lot more value than the picks that were spent on them.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The visitors ready.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. From the gun, it's Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. Touchdown! There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Chased out to his right. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready!
Here's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw again, Richardson. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Buccaneers and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Richardson. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Wow, it's free again! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Back to throw, here's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And this one doesn't go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this at the 19. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Raider football.